against Olympiacos the other night. One of the juggling acts for the head coaches is to get the players balanced court time throughout the season. So you see them juggle their lineups regularly. About ready for the jump ball, and 2.20 meters of Eddie Tavares secures the jump ball against Karl-Heinz, and we're underway with Madrid on the attack. And they start with Gabriel Deck against Moraschini, down low, battles his way through. Goes to Tavares, shot clock under 5, so this time Deck will put it up. Fades, misses the jumper, and Shields gets the defensive board. Shields swings it around the horns, and they go to Delaney. Important for him to get the rhythm going for his team early. There's Zach Leday. Welcome to the intimidation factor of Tavares. Deck finds Garuba, another youngster starting for Madrid. And Alisson shows he has no fear. And this Madrid bench is fired up for the youngsters. Opening score to the visitors. Shields, pull-up jump shot at the free throw line, no good. Defensive ball, Garuba. What a fine prospect for the future that young man is. So athletic, so strong. Alisson showing he's pretty confident out on the floor already. Works the shot clock down. Fumbles off his foot, ends up in the hands of Deck in the corner. He drives, steps back, has to heave at the buzzer, no good. There's Garuba, offensive board. Madrid coming with a statement of intent. Aggressive at the basket, another offensive board, and this time Abalde drills the triple. Alberto Abalde, another new face on this Real Madrid side, and Coach Messina not happy with the intensity his team have come out with so far tonight. He said they need to get back to what they do best. They're not showing us that yet. Heinz tries to stop the bleeding, and he gets the first score for Milan. Remarkable how durable Karl-Heinz is. If he's out injured, you know he's injured for real. Abalde off the drive, finds Garuba, doesn't hesitate, shoot the 3. Deck crashes the offensive boards and commits the foul. Gabriel Deck with his first foul, making his second start of the season. Delaney, who brings it up the court for Milan. They trail by 3 early on. He keeps the dribble. Gets the ball back from Leday, who slips the basket, tries to challenge Sergeant Swat at the rim. Oh, it's polite that he helps you get up afterwards, but you'd rather he just walked away. You try to dunk on him, he says, get out of here. And then it says, oh, excuse me, sir, let me help you back up to your feet so I can swat you again. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Milan will have it out of bounds. Got to give credit to Leday, though. The best way to challenge a shot blocker is to go right at him. And go at him with aggression. That's what he did there, and I would do so. Well, actually, no, I would have passed it, but he went and did what his coach would have asked him to do, and he realizes you have to find another way around the big fella. What he's got to do, though, is he can't stop. If all of a sudden you try to go to a part of your game that's not yours and reverse layups and flipping it here, there, and everywhere, as we heard Coach Messina say before the game, Tavares is a game-altering defender. Well, we look at the head-to-head records between these teams, and it's a 14-win streak for Real Madrid. You have to go back more than 10 years to the last time that Milan got a victory. Well, you wonder what the hold-up was. And there it is. That little clash between Tavares and Lede at the rim. Knocked the net loose. So the team's called to the benches as the minor repairs are carried out on the floor. You have to be impressed with the start Madrid has put out so far. It's been led by the youngest players. Abalde, Alisson, and Dek have been so aggressive. It's nice to know you've got Tavares to rely on around the basket. Hines has shown one solution, just make him draw him out. Get that free throw line jump shot going. Tavares isn't really a threat defensively outside the paint. When you talk about Tavares, one of the things that's been impressive this season is how Coach Lasso has made excellent use of his scoring ability. They worked harder to get him the ball. He's averaging 12 points a game.
Against inequality.
United, standing against racism.
Determined.
Confronting intolerance.
Stronger. Rejecting discrimination of any kind.
We say,
not in our world.
We stand for justice.
For civil rights.
We stand for equality.
For peace.
For freedom.
We stand for inclusion.
Into the idea
of settling for anything less.
We say not in our world.
Indeed, not in our world. Follow the hashtag to find out more. Right now the challenge is for the technical staff of the Mediolanum Forum to get these nets back going. It's always interesting to see how players, teams react to an unforced pause in the action. In the olden days, something like this would happen and they send them back to do layups or something. And they're all primed up and geared and ready to go. The last thing they want to do is stand around and do not a lot. Especially for the younger players, the young starters for Madrid. Now they will have come in here fired up with the opportunity to show not only their coach and their teammates, but Real Madrid fans around the world that they are ready to join the family, contribute in a positive way. Well, the net back where it needs to be. Challenge for Madrid now is to shoot a ball through and see if we can get this beautiful swish we're accustomed to. They'll take it out of bounds. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Bonaschini is the trigger man. Lobs it up top to Hines. He hands up quickly to Delaney. Delaney drives around Tavares and lays him at the rim. And you see there the difference. If you can drag Eddie Tavares up by that three-point line, you can use your explosive speed to get by him. First score of the night for Delaney. Madrid go again with Dek in the low post against Bonaschini. Skips it out. Abalde, three-point shot number 2 and three-point shot made number 2. Abalde. 6 of 9 on the season. Making back-to-back triples, give his team a 4-point lead. And then there's an offensive foul at the other end. Karl Hines setting the illegal screen. It's been a point of emphasis so far this season by the referees. They're really clamping down on the high screen in particular. Alisson gets the ball back from Tavares and goes to the basket. He drives, he skips back. Abalde steps to the side for his third, and that one wasn't ever in doubt, was it? Well, sometimes a player can force a coach to call timeout just because they got a hot hand. Is Abalde going to do that? Hines again, mid-range jump shot. This one's short. Tavares, defensive board. And Madrid are in the ascendancy as there's a foul in transition. Delaney commits it. And Abalde in his first season with Real Madrid, after 3 years at Valencia, EuroLeague experience, certainly a player for the future, just 25 years of age. Looking to be heir apparent to the likes of Rudy Fernandez. Stolen away, Shields. Delaney skips, that's a risky pass to Lede. Michael Roll, newbie on the floor. He skips back, and everything for Milan is beyond the three-point line. And Delaney, off the missed shot, came down in some pain. That looks like every bit of a ankle twist. And he is smarting from that one. And the physio paying attention to his knee. Watch that left leg as he comes down. Oh yeah, it is that left ankle. So hopefully he's got his good quality strapping on. He'll be able to shake it off. Another pause in the action early in this one. When this kind of thing happens, difficult for a team to establish any rhythm. So Milan, especially, don't want to see a player get hurt at the best of times. Well, positive sign to see him up on his feet, walking back to the bench. He'll need some more treatment. More substitutions come in. See the number 13 of Milan, Sergio Rodriguez. We'll be calling him Chacho most of the night. Enters the fray, as does Sergio Yui. Shields now, former Milan. Fakes again. Misses the jump shot, and that's the Tavares factor as well. But he turns into a fadeaway. He wasn't even challenging. Allison, confident ball handling. Almost dozed away. Dex saves it, but it goes into the hands of Milan. And Hines draws the foul, the blocking foul by Yi. Milan clearly have picked up the intensity on the defensive end as the fans show their appreciation of the effort. So Yui just didn't get his feet set. We go to our first timeout of the game. The 7-point lead for the visitors. Milan 4, Real Madrid 11. Well, impactful start to the game by Milan, particularly by this young man here. Alberto Abalde, 9 points. The sidestep 3, arguably the prettiest one. Still only gets 3 points for it though. He's got his team with a solid 7-point lead midway through the first quarter. Not as they come out of the timeout. Milan in possession. Roll with the jump shot. No good. Defensive board. Abalde. Yui on the dribble. Gets it back from Tavares. Got the hang on roll, drives, tacks the rim, misses the layup, rebound, Shields. He's off in transition. Stopped by Abalde. Rodriguez pulls up, nice finish. Sergio, so effective off 1-2 dribbles and attack. He's in this scoring role at the moment. Campazzo finds Tavares, and Tavares sharing some of those new offensive skills he has. Attacks the rim where he's fouled. Foul's called on Datome. There's a big change. Normally, Tavares almost be a dummy player, just something you'd fake going to, but now, this season, no way. Averaging 12 points a game on the season. He is a bona fide weapon on the offensive end. Still a work in progress at the free throw line, 67%. Good looking stroke, but when you're that tall, there's a lot of levers and angles that need to go right to make the free throw drop. No problem with that pair, though. Tavares takes a seat. Placed by Trey Tompkins. Interesting to see Trey playing at the 5, but him and Garuba are almost interchangeable. Datome got it by Garuba. Post up Datome, face-up jumper over the youngster. No good. Defensive board. Abalde. What an injection of energy these youngsters are given. Tompkins down low. Can't get the tip hook to go. Defensive board, Datome, and here comes Milan. Rodriguez up top. Tarzuski setting the screens for him, and then illegal screen is called. First one was fine, but then he slid his shoulders and his hips on the second. You don't have to like it, but this is where the officials, and they've been consistent from the start of the season, they've called it, and they've called it again, and eventually the bigs will stand still and not move their hips when they set that screen. Campazzo finds Tompkins, who finds Abalde, who commits the turnover. Third turnover of the game for Madrid. It's Moraschini. Re-enters the fray. Milan struggling just to get the ball in bounds. That's how energetic this Madrid defense is. We've got both teams playing just 48 hours ago. Rodriguez misses the jump shot. Defensive board again, Abalde. And here comes Campazzo. Yui finds Tompkins. And there's Abalde. Turns down the 3 this time, and then he travels over the course of 3 seconds. There's a turnover. I didn't know if they were going to call the travel on Abalde, but I think they've called Garuba for the 3-second count. So 2.5 minutes left, thereabouts. 7-point lead for Real Madrid. Tarzuski goes back to Rodriguez, who's fouled by Campazzo. Third team foul on Madrid. First on Campazzo. Still didn't have his feet set. Another one of those players, his 5th career season in the EuroLeague. And that's right, he's played all 5 for Real Madrid. This is his second stint with the club. Played here when he was incredibly young, 29 now. Oh, beautiful backdoor pass. And you say how special this night is for Rodriguez, and there he finds the slashing Riccardo Moraschini for the slam dunk baseline. Yui goes down low to Tompkins, pump fakes, jumps up, he's got to make that shot. And you can see he's frustrated with himself, Tompkins. You often see Trey Tompkins hovering around the three-point line as a stretch big, but he's effective around the rim as well, and he knows it. And there's another foul. This one again, Campazzo picks up his second foul quickly. See that beautiful court read. Well, for all we've been singing the praise of Abalde's energy and three-point shooting, he went to sleep on defense there, had no idea where his man was. Rodriguez, step back jump shot. That one's no good. Offensive rebound turns into a defensive rebound as it's not loose. Campazzo taps the ball around, works his way through. Yui finds Abalde. Tompkins likes the three, makes the three. And that three-point weapon, that is the calling card of Real Madrid in recent years. To full effect so far tonight. 4 of 6 already. Datomi tries to answer. That was a bit too quick, missed it. Tarzuski got a hand on the rebound, but knocks it out of bounds. Well, despite the delays for injury and repairs to the net, this first quarter has flown through. Final minute of action. Yui guarded by Roll. Tompkins sets the high screen. Yui zips the pass through and they go back. Abalde misses the three. That's his first miss from beyond the arc. Oh, for as well as Milan are playing, they're still trailing by 8 points as Tarzuski misses the oop. Campazzo rattles into Michael Roll. No shake with that, rattle and roll, but it goes out of bounds to Madrid. There's the alley-oop. Tarzuski just couldn't quite get the hang of it. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Milan will get the ball back. Yui sizes up Roll. Finds Tompkins. He tries again from 3, and he strokes it. Well, we gave Tompkins a hard time for missing a layup. He's made up with it for back-to-back triples. 5 of 8 now, Madrid. First quarter winding down. Rodriguez, dump pass down to Tarzuski, gets the layup. What a pass from Rodriguez. And takes Milan into double figures. Outstanding performance from Madrid. It's their old calling card. Top quality defense, three-point shooting. After 1, Milan have 10, Madrid have 19. Well, the highlights roll. Madrid have been good value for this lead. It's all about their three-point shooting in this Turkish Airlines EuroLeague. And this is the first one of the season. And it's coming up trumps. Second quarter underway. Milan in possession. Moraschini, Roll, Rodriguez, Datomi and Tarzuski. The 5 out there for the men in white. Tarzuski. Not often you see him shoot a shot at the free throw line. Anything outside of a meter, and that rolls out the Madrid lineup. Campazzo, Yui, Fernandez, Tompkins and Garuba. Sergio Yui drills the 3, and he becomes the 7th player in EuroLeague history to hit 3,000 points He's not thinking about that, but that's a remarkable achievement. A wonderful player he is. As is this one here. Rodriguez finds Tarczewski, who does it where he does it best. Confirmation there of Yui breaking that 3-point barrier, 3,000-point barrier. Trey Tompkins finally missed the triple. Great box out underneath there. Datomi denying Garuba the chance to go for the rebound. 10-point lead for Madrid. Rodriguez upstairs. Tarczewski with the slam. The three-point shooting of Milan letting them down, but the passing genius of Rodriguez keep them in it. And well, just pure genius of Yui doing it for Madrid. But Madrid, home run trot back on defense instead of a hard sprint, and Datomi gets the easy layup. Rudy up top, Campazzo zips the pass to the corner, and Yui, oof. Look for all the world, that was one of his magical shots, but he normally makes those at the end of a quarter buzzer. 8-point lead for Madrid. Rodriguez gets the basket. There's a whistle off the ball. Remains to be seen if the basket will count. There's the foul. It's Garuba tripping over Tarczewski. I don't think they'll count the points. Referee's still talking it over. I'm going to have a look. The wiggle of the finger says, let's look at the instant replay system. No question about who the foul's on. The question is when the foul happened. Maybe considering unsportsmanlike as well. I'm not sure it was intentional. Garuba tried to just step in the way of the cutter. It's always hard to determine the intention of a player. Garuba stepping in. He was trying to catch Tarczewski with the shoulder, trying to bump the cutter. It's that left arm, but what happens is he gets the feet tied up, and that turns into a trip. Questions of the referees. Change it to unsportsmanlike. Know very quickly by how the players line up. Indeed, they have. They called it an unsportsmanlike foul on Garuba. Coach Lasso asking for an explanation. Tarczewski will go to the line. Makes the first free throw. Not the best free throw shooter, but again, it's the height thing. Nothing wrong with his stroke. Nothing you find with players. Once you get over a certain height, the mechanics just don't work in your favor. But they did that time. 2 points to Tarczewski, 6-point lead for Madrid. Rodriguez, no-look pass off to Lede. And there he gets rid of that one quickly because of Tavares. Doesn't go home. You've got to stay with your normal shot. If it gets blocked, it gets blocked. It's easier said than done, of course. He's such an imposing presence on the floor. Tompkins picks up his dribble, fade, turn around. Nice finish. Well, Tompkins missed the easy shot of the night. He's made all the tough ones. That was a nice turnaround jumper. He goes to 8 points, as does the lead for Madrid. Oh, beautiful pass. Again, you see it's the Tavares factor. Rodriguez, lead bounce pass to Tarczewski, who every other night on the career in the EuroLeague, he would go to the rim and try to get the dunk. But with Tavares there, he stops and shoots a jump shot, or a jump hook. And it's done without thinking. It's not a conscious decision. But Tavares is such a giant of a man. And he rolls off the high screen from Campazzo, and you see where he's getting his points every night from. Campazzo with the beautiful little float pass. He gets the assist. Tavares goes to 4 points. And the lead is 10 again. Oh, beautiful ball handling from Rodriguez. Looks off Tavares and he gets the layup. Well, it's almost a Sergio Rodriguez party tonight. 4 points, 5 assists already. Tries to get the steal. Well, anybody who thought Madrid were overdue a bad season are being proved sorely wrong as Fernandez tries to join the three-point party. That one comes up short. 8-point lead. Just under 6 minutes till halftime. Rodriguez again drives, and there's an offensive foul called, and it is on Chacho. Pushing off against Campazzo. Watch the left arm in the chest. No question about the foul there. His first, team second. Milan 20, Real Madrid 28. Round 4, the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague, as Taylor steps into the game. Missed the first 2 games through injury. Gave his team 16 minutes 2 nights ago and first touch of the game. Real Madrid 7 of 14, 3-point line. Moraschini drives around Tavares and he's fouled on the way in. That's going to be on Fernandez. Frustration on the face of the Madrid players. But watch number 5 come in there, just leaning in. Just his body was at the wrong angle. Again, the right intention by Moraschini. Get to the rim, drive around Tavares. Free throws to come for the Italian number 9. You have to say, if you didn't know the scoreboard, you think this game's a lot tighter than what it is. That's how special the three-point performance, shooting performance of Madrid has been so far. Milan are not playing poorly, although they're missing free throws now as well. They're just 0 for 4 at the three-point line against a team that's made 7 triples. Oh, and Jeffrey Taylor hits the self-destruct button, throws out of bounds. Turnover, Madrid, timeout on the floor. AX Milan 20, Real Madrid 31.
For me, it was just the challenge of, coming to a new team, a new situation.
First thing you said with Kyle, he's a winner. He's right now, I don't think there's any other American player I know, or not too many even European players who've won as much as he won. The biggest thing about Kyle, he's a winner.
It's great to have him as a teammate finally, because such a winning player, you want him to be on your side instead of having him against you.
Hopefully, we can come together throughout the season, be able to overcome that challenge and be able to bring Milano back to EuroLeague glory.
Well, a little package there on the wonderful Karl-Heinz. You already mentioned his contribution to the EuroLeague over the years. 34 years of age, 4-time EuroLeague champion. And players always say, the measure of your career is the rings on your fingers. And that man's got 4 of them. A winner everywhere he goes. Trying to bring that winning attitude here to Milan. He needs to do something tonight. His team trail by 11. Still a long way to go. Shield, step back, jump shot. And then Heinz, well, speak of the devil, forces the turnover. Just kind of left the hand out there as the pass was trying to inbounds, a lazy inbounds pass. I think Laprovitola, and Heinz just got his hand on it, knocked it off the number 8 of Madrid. Turnover number 6. The only stat that Milan have got the advantage in so far. They've only turned it over 3 times. And that's the kind of play that won't really show up in a stat sheet. He didn't get a steal, he's got a hand on a ball. And that's that winning attitude that Heinz brings out there. Roll, catch, shot, short. Guess why? Number 22 was in the vicinity. Laprovitola tries to slip the pass through to Tavares, and there's a whistle called. And the foul is on Michael Roll, number 10 of Milan. And they're slapping on the arm, no question about it. Taylor runs the baseline, comes off the down screen. Doesn't get the ball though, so Laprovitola goes behind his back, and he's fouled on the way by Moraschini. And he'll get free throws for the Argentinian guard. Great ball handling by Laprovitola. He just kind of got caught up with the defender. Can't really say, in slow motion doesn't look like much, but it forced him to lose his balance. Second foul on Moraschini. First free throws for Laprovitola. Just the 4th free throw attempt of the night for Madrid. It's because they've been killing it from jump shots. Laprovitola perfect on the night, perfect on the season now. And the lead is 11 once more. Moraschini drives to the lane. Brooks hands off to Shields. Shields takes Tompkins one-on-one. Now he's one-on-one with Tavares, drives past him. Can't get the reverse layup. Roll. Challenged by Tavares, and this time the stretch, outreached arm of Tavares forces the extra height on the arc from Roll, who gets the basket to go. His first points of the night. Tompkins, nice little reverse layup there. Tompkins goes to 10, leading scorer in the game. Moraschini barrels his way to the basket, can't get the layup to go. Tompkins defensive board. Well, when Real Madrid had lost their first 2 games, people were starting to whisper, maybe they should have got some new blood, get some new energy. Well, that new energy is coming from old players as Taylor drops 3-point shot number 8. Timeout, Coach Messina and Milan. They are in trouble. Milan 24, Real Madrid 38. Wow, what a shooting performance we've got so far. 8 threes so far, 8 of 14. Those are layup stats. And you know it's got to be special when you pull out the record books in the first half. Oh, look at the shooting percentage leaders on the season. We said coming in tonight, Milan were averaging 41%, Madrid right behind them, just under 40. But what makes this stat even more powerful, 8 of 14 for Madrid, is that Milan are 0 from 4. They have not made a single three-point shot. Now, the law of averages says Milan will end up getting to 40%, so that means they'll make 8 of their next 10. And Madrid, by contrast, should miss a few. No sign of it just yet, though. So under 3 minutes left in the first half. 14-point lead for the visitors. Brooks comes off the down screen. Shields hits the pinch post, looking to get Datomi down low. No chance of that. He's going to have to shoot it. And it's a prayer from 3. Datomi, offensive rebound and tip back. Well, Fernandez did a great job of fronting Datomi in the low post, but then when the shot went, he had the offensive position. And he got the tip back home. You take points any way you can if you're Milan right now. Rodriguez reverses through the lane, and then Laprovitola commits the foul on Shields. First foul on Laprovitola. The vision that Rodriguez has, sees every point on the floor, finds a solution whenever he's got the ball in his hands. You can see he's relishing the challenge of playing against his former club. His problem right now is he hasn't got much support from his teammates. Maybe Datomi can help. No, he misses the jump shot off the backboard. Tavares cleans up the glass. Charges down the floor. Madrid calls the offense. Laprovitola just drives, keeps driving, finds Tavares with the jump shot, and Eddie Tavares says, "Don't sleep on my skills." He goes to 6 points. Well, I wasn't joking when I said Madrid didn't hire new players. They just got a new twist on some veterans. Shields scrambles his way to another 2. Still, his team trails by 12. Laprovitola, extra pass around the horns. Rudy, shot clock at 5. Gonna have to pull from low. No, he dumps down to Tavares, who can't catch it. But Taylor, oh, Jeffrey Taylor went for the circus act high over the backboard. And Coach Messina's frustrated, said, "Why have you blown the whistle? Shot clock violation. We had the ball." Final minute of the first half. Taylor, excellent defender, guarding Rodriguez. Oh, what a block from Hines. From Tavares, beautiful pass from Rodriguez to Hines, going for the slam dunk. And guess who was there? Tavares. Block number 2. And then at the other end, the foul by Milan. It'll be free throws for Laprovitola as they go in the bonus. 15 foul on Milan. Well, this defense of Madrid has been simply remarkable at times this first half. 10 points they conceded in the first, 18 in the second, but they've just been outstanding at key times in the court. And it's the team effort. Tavares will get the headlines. He's blocked 2 dunks so far tonight, quite right he does. But they are enthused, they are swarming, and they are acting like the quality team we have known them to be in the last 10 years. As we talk about history, today is the 20th anniversary of the first game of the modern EuroLeague era. It was a game that Real Madrid featured in. They defeated Olympiacos. So 20 years on, they're still getting it done. La Privatola makes the free throws. He's replaced by Alacen. Alacen, who started the game. Had a couple of turnovers, calmed down. Just the final seconds of the first half. Rodriguez going to play extended minutes. Don't forget Delaney went down with an injury in the first quarter early on. And Taylor using up the team's last foul. Did that early, still plenty of time left. 10 seconds. That's a lifetime, an eternity for Rodriguez. Steps back, weighs up Tavares, shoots from deep. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Choose your poison. Chacho from deep. Says this is how you shoot over 2.20 meters. Just steps back. Strokes it. Nothing but string music. So Milan go to the locker room on a high. But Madrid are still on top. Halftime here. Milan 31, Real Madrid 42.
We're playing a little bit depressed, which is not the case, and because it's just a basketball game. So we'll see what happens in the second half.
Well, Coach Messina, injuries mounting up. No Mitsov, no punter. And Delaney hobbled with that ankle injury. So Rodriguez playing marathon minutes at the point guard. Starts the action, third period. He said, make a couple of shots, just get himself in a good attitude. And again, Tavares just spoils everything. And Hines muscles his way around the big Capoverdian. That's just sheer force of will, gets that bucket to go. Shaker with the starting lineup for Madrid. Campazzo and Yui starting out there, along with Dec, Garuba and Tavares, who started the first half. Campazzo. Garuba popped himself open, but then went the other direction. Campazzo, who sees everything, tried to deliver the pass. Garuba hadn't played a lot since he got that unsportsmanlike foul in the second period. Little mistake there to start the third. Shields. Hines gives it back to Shields. Shields pops. Three ball is good. Well, if Milan can start making threes, they can get back into this one. Madrid, 17 three-point shots they made on Wednesday night in round 3. Their club record is 18, in case you're interested. So if they stay hot, who knows what the record books will do. But their turnover, Rodriguez slaps it out of the hands of Yui and then off his leg. Chacho coming out on top with that one. So quick surge to start the third period. 5-0 is the run for Madrid, for Milan rather. Rodriguez didn't think he was going to be that open. Missed that jump shot. Defensive ball, Garuba. Yui in transition. Campazzo in the paint. And Garuba takes it off the ball again and has it stolen away by Roll. Michael Roll at the rim, lays it, misses it. Defensive board, Tavares. And then Rodriguez with another steal. Shields, 3-ball, no good. And then a foul, Ledet. Ledet, the first couple of rounds of this season, and for a certain while in round 3, has been an important player for them. Hasn't given them much on the floor tonight. They need to get some positive contribution. As Coach Lasso said, you have to play a near-perfect game every night in the EuroLeague if you want to win. Can't have one player off his performance. And Milan are figuring that out themselves. Wow, Chacho is doing everything. That's the third pass he's broken up. He's had a steal, forced a turnover. That one he knocks out of bounds. Turnover starting to quietly mount up for Madrid. Could that be a way for Milan to get back in this? Just get more possessions. The sheer volume of shots could be enough to get you over the hump. 6-point lead for the visitors. Eventually it will be out of bounds. Possession to Madrid. Campazzo, high screen from Tavares. He rolls, gets it back, kicks to the corner. Yui, 3-ball. Missed. Didn't say that very much tonight. Instead, law of averages says it'll balance out. It was sizzling hot in the first half. Rodriguez finds Ledet. Roll finds Ledet. Ledet misses the 3, and Campazzo with the defensive board. Campazzo drives, kicks, and then another almost steal by Milan. This time it's Roll, gets into the passing lane. Well, you have to say, so far here in the third, just the sheer hustle, the intensity of Milan has picked up a notch. But Madrid is still on top. Yui in the corner. Number 23 works around against Ledet, squares him up, misses the 3. Offensive rebound, Garuba, stolen by Rodriguez. Who else? Who's then fouled at midcourt by Yui. And at times here, it's felt like Rodriguez taking on Madrid by himself. He's coming out top in the head-to-head matchups, that's for sure. Shields tries to throw it away. Rodriguez comes up with it. Oh, beautiful crossover, drive, reverse layup, and that is pretty. Rodriguez goes to 9 points, forces the timeout. Milan trail by as many as 14. They've eaten away, scrapped into the deficit, and now they're back within 4. Timeout Madrid. Milan 38, Real 42. Six and a half minutes left in the third quarter of this Turkish Airlines EuroLeague round 4 matchup between AX Armani Exchange, OlimpiaMilano and Real Madrid. Madrid on a 14-game win streak against Milan, going back 10 years. Tonight, the night for the Milanese to break their duck. Or does Madrid go marching on? That man there wants to do something about it. In fact, this winning streak that Madrid has over Milan started in 2009, which was the season first season that Ettore Messina was the head coach of Los Blancos. Back into the action now. Campazzo, beautiful kiss off the backboard. 1.81 m, Argentinian guy getting into the middle of the paint, the heart of the defense, showing no fear. Gets a rare 2-point basket for Madrid. They've got more threes than twos tonight. Shields throws it away, stolen by Campazzo. In transition, Abalde blocked by Shields. Siobhan Shields makes the mistake at one and makes up for it at the other. Great defense there, just times the jump correctly, gets the all ball. Goes out of bounds though, Madrid will retain possession. Baseline, Taylor take it out of bounds. Triggers it in to Tavares. Tavares screens down for Abalde, but Campazzo looks the other way. Tries to slip the bounce pass to Tavares. Moraschini steals it. Steal number 5 for Milan. And then Moraschini drives, and he's fouled by the number 7 of Madrid. Second team foul. That's a difficult pass to slip through to Tavares. See the foul there on the arm. Campazzo sits down, having picked up his 3rd foul. He's replaced by Laprovitola, and then there's foul number 3. Of Madrid, it's Gabriel Deck. Laying out Shields as he tries to cut himself open. Moraschini. Fadeaway jump shot. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket and the free throw to come. Abalde, who was exceptional to start the first quarter, gets back in the game and straight away commits the foul and just gets him on the arm. Comes up unhappy about it, but touch of the shooting hand of a player in the act of just send him to the free throw lines. Moraschini, wow, 0 for 3 at the free throw line. Yeah, that's only 5 free throws they've shot tonight. You've got to make them if you want to get back into this. Only trail by 4 now, though. Abalde drives, O's, and lays it beautifully. Abalde goes to 11, only the 2nd play in the double digits tonight. Shields for Milan, pulls up at the free throw line. He's fouled in the act of shooting. That's Abalde. He picks up 2 quick ones and 2 shooting fouls, no less. So Shields will go to the free throw line. Shields will be looking to capitalize on this opportunity. 62.5% on the season. It's more down to the fact he's not had a lot of attempts. Just 5 of 8. He's a pretty solid free throw shooter for his career. Milan nibble at that deficit, get it back to 4 again. Trail by 11 at halftime. They're now within 4. Just about midway through the 3rd period. Abalde playing point guard. There's a whistle off the ball. That's a foul. Called on Shields. Getting tangled up with Abalde. There's a chop on the arm. Laprovitola. Guarded by Moraschini. Gets through the lane, finds Tavares, has it stolen away by Shields. Still number 6 for the men in white. And then Rodriguez misses the step-back jump shot. Abalde, defensive board. Finally gets the ball in the hands of Laprovitola. And he pulls up, has it slapped away by Hines, who commits the foul in doing so. With the 4th team foul on Milan. See Hines saying the referee got all ball. Laprovitola starts the offense for Madrid. High screen from Tavares. He rolls down the paint. Balde can't feed the big man at first, gets him in the end. Tavares with the runner. Rodriguez, oh, what a crossover move. Rodriguez looks like he's going left, crosses it between his legs, goes right, draws the foul on Abalde. Nothing you can do about that. That's just beautiful ball handling. Abalde, although he's got 3 quick fouls, he'll be glad he got that one because Tarzuski was coming down the lane for the strong dunk at the back of it. Anyway, Rodriguez, first trip to the free throw line tonight. He's fatigued just creeping into this Real Madrid side. They started the game with such energy. Rodriguez makes no mistake at the strike. He's racking up serious performance. 11 points, 6 assists. Leads all players in performance index rating. And then there's turnover, number 14 for Madrid. And that's the worrying stat now for Coach Lasso. Turnovers stacking up. And every time you turn the ball over, it gives Milan another opportunity to score. So the percentages are being erased, less relevant, because they're just getting extra shots. But then Milan commit a turnover of their own as Tarzuski clatters into Laprovitola in the lane. Second foul on the big Tarzuski. See him in the paint there, just run over the number 8 of Madrid. But it's a 2-point game now. 44 to Milan, 46 to Madrid. Tompkins got it by the Tommy. Abalde gets around Shields. And then there's a blocking foul called on Tarzuski, who steps in underneath Abalde. Tarzuski not afraid to sacrifice his body for his team. But he's definitely still sliding to his right. Feet not planted. From the knees up, he was just about perfect. But you got to get it all right. So, number 6 of Madrid, Alberto Abalde. 11 points to his name so far, looking to add to that total with 2 free throws. Abalde misses the first free throw. First miss at the free throw line for Madrid tonight. Calmly makes a second though. 3 minutes left in the third. 3 points to lead for Madrid. Moraschini. Rodriguez finds Moraschini in the corner. Size advantage, huge run over Laprovitola. Can't take advantage of it though as he comes up short on the jump shot. Abalde with the defensive board. Laprovitola drives, kicks it back to Tavares, who can't get away a shot. And Abalde is fouled on the open floor by Rodriguez. Second foul on Chacho. Good scrambling defense by Milan, but ultimately foul committed, so free throws to come for Abalde. 1 of 2 last time. Expecting to make a pair here. Cleans the rim with the first one, rattles the ball around it, knocks the dust out as he gets to 400 points for his EuroLeague career. Make that 401. Two and a half minutes left until the fourth period. Madrid with a 5-point lead. Rodriguez, a lot of dribble. Good hands by Tavares. So Rodriguez gonna have to pull up for 3. Works around, shakes, bakes. Off the backboard, Chacho! Was it ever in doubt? Rodriguez goes to 14 points. Joint leading scorer in the game. Milan within 2. Tompkins, that's a tough shot. That's just a tough shot. More of a prayer than conviction. But Rodriguez says, let me show you how it's done, big fella. And the fans loving it now as Milan get their first lead of the game, 50-49. Taylor answers for Madrid. Their first triple of the second half. They made 8 in the first, just 1 so far here in the third period. Gets his team back in front. Approaching the final minute of the third. This one is turning into something special. Well, Coach Lasso said before the game that he knows that Rodriguez will come with something special against his old team. Boy, what a performance he's put out there so far tonight. Oh, beautiful pass round. Hines rejected by Tavares. Laprovitola. There's a whistle because he got a hurt player to Balde. Limps off the court, referee stops the play. Let the substitution happen. Balde goes off limping. Ten on the shot clock for Madrid. Rudy inbounds. Laprovitola drives. That's it. Wow. Talk about finding a difficult way to shoot the ball. Madrid have been specializing in that in the last couple of plays, and then there's a foul at half court, and that's going to be on Laprovitola. One of those calls where the referee's like, I've got to give the foul to some of you. It's like neither one of you actually fouled individually, but between you, you fouled him. Take your pick, Tavares or Laprovitola. Goes to the number 8, Laprovitola. And Rodriguez continues his masterclass. Two free throws, makes the first. Steps away from the free throw line so the youngsters can take notes on this performance. No chance of making any kind of career high, but it's just been an absolute pleasure to watch the way he's orchestrated his team's comeback. That's a well-earned break, just for a few seconds at the end of the period. He'll be back quickly. Don't forget, no Delaney. They trail by 11 at the half. What will be the difference at the end of 3? Taylor drives, attacks, extra pass. Laprovitola puts the lead back to Madrid. Roll looking to answer with the heave at the buzzer. It's a long 2. It's a long 2 that counts. And this Milan team shows they've got some fight. They trail by 11 after 2. After 3, they trail by only 1. Michael Roll beats the buzzer. At the end of the third quarter, AX Milan 54, Real Madrid 55. Madrid overall, but that's just the sheer volume of shots by Milan. Because of the turnovers, the +9 turnovers by Madrid has been translated to extra shots. Milan were anywhere near their season average from 2-point land. They would probably be ahead, but of course, credit the defense of Madrid for that, because Tavares, 3 blocks, and he's probably changed the trajectory on 6 or 7 other shots. So all to play for in the fourth quarter. Milan looking to get to 3-1 on the season. Madrid looking to get to 2-2. Laprovitola swings it. Rudy Fernandez, step back, jump shot. It's a long 2, short. Goes out of bounds off the front of the rim. Good defensive series by Milan, continuing in the same intensity they had in that third period. Hines operating at the point guard with no Rodriguez on the floor. Roll picks up his dribble. Hines. Hines, a shooting guard. Roll. Shields, baseline drive. There's a foul. There's a whistle. The shot is good. Is the foul on Taylor? And it is, so it's &1. They called it on Taylor. And that never-ending smile that you get from Coach Pablo Lasso is somewhat ironic in this instance. He thinks the foul was, if there was a foul, it was before the shot. Referee disagrees. And Siobhan Shields gratefully accepts the three-point play. And he becomes the second player for Milan into double figures. He's got 12 now. Milan with their biggest lead of the night. It's 2 points, 57-55. Laprovitola. Madrid being clamped down on defensively by Milan, and it's another desperation heave at the shot clock buzzer. And you have to credit the defense of Milan again. It's Laprovitola commits foul number 3. As Leday niftily takes the ball behind his back. Coach Messina buying precious minutes of rest for Rodriguez. Without a recognized point guard on the floor. And this unit, this 5 players, put in a special kind of contribution for Milan. And the thing that Coach Lasso is upset about it. He's saying that Leday knocked the ball out of bounds. Referees disagree, and it will be a Milan possession off this technical foul free throw. Technical foul adjudged on head coach Pablo Lasso. So 1 point and possession for Milan. Roll will take it out. Datomi receives it. Datomi, that's a tough shot. Oh, a tough shot made easy. Gigi Datomi goes to 7 points. It's a legal screen. This time Tavares. The referees continue to be hot on that one. Once you set the screen, you can't change your angle, you can't lean to the left, you can't lean to the right. It's up to the guard or the other player, your other teammate, to rub off your shoulders so you can stand still. Datomi tries the same shot, gets the same results. Gigi, 5 points in a hurry. And Milan got a 7-point lead. Oh, what a pass. Campazzo announces his re-entry to the game with the no-look zip down to Tompkins. And then there's a whistle off the ball. The foul's going to be on a Madrid player. Is it Rudy or if it's Campazzo? Because Campazzo, it's his 4th. So this is an important call here. It's always difficult to see what happens off the floor, and it is Campazzo. That's his 4th foul. Coach Messina wants unsportsmanlike. Referees, are they going to review it? Well, the important thing about, whether not this is unsportsmanlike or not, the important thing in this one here is the foul count for against Madrid has just rocketed up, and now Milan are in the bonus. It's not only are they going to shoot free throws every time there's a defensive foul committed by Madrid, but Milan are yet to commit a foul, and we're only just under 8 minutes left in the 4th quarter. We've got ages to go. So we watch as, well, that's not the foul we need to be reviewing. We're going to review that foul that's just been called on Campazzo. It won't be that foul because that one was in the first half. So we go out of bounds here. Now, someone will say, how is Milan getting away with Karl-Heinz playing the point guard? Well, that's because he's being guarded by the tallest man in the league, who's not going to step outside that 3-point line. So Heinz can just dribble around all he wants. He's an excellent passer, excellent ball handler. There's no threat of making any mistakes. Still, Coach Messina does not go to Rodriguez. And Madrid, who could not miss a 3-point shot in the first half, can't buy a bucket here in the 4th. Shields. Heinz. Again, he's just so free up there. And then there's another foul. So, who's going to blink first? Can Lasso stick with Tavares, the rim protection? Or do you need to have somebody more agile that can go out and cause Heinz some trouble? Because Heinz has just been a pest, not offensively on his own, but the angles he gives. That time, just a foul by Taylor. Trying to play against 2 players, and so Lasso, scratch of the head. Does he make the change? But he knows the moment he does change that Rodriguez will come out there. So Milan, 21-point swing they've had. Trail by 14, now they're ahead by 7. Leday commits the foul, shoving the back of Tompkins. That's okay, but then he pushes up. Got to move your feet to keep the armbar. Rudy to Tompkins. The offense came so easy to Madrid in the first half. In the second half, every time they get a look at a chance of an open shot, they fire it up there. Only scored 2 points here in the fourth period. And another turnover. Shields again. Steal number 7 for the team. Steal number 2 for Shields. And again, Hines just walks up the floor. Well, they tried to switch, put Tompkins on him, but Tompkins is not that much more agile than Tavares. So Shields gets open again, because this time he's not being contested. Off the high screen from Hines. Again, Kyle Hines, the X factor, won't show up in the stats, but showing up on the scoreboard. Timeout Madrid. They trail by 9. Said the screen from Hines. Tompkins doesn't show, doesn't do anything. Shields just gets open. It's like having an extra man on the floor for Milan. We go to the timeout. Milan 66, Madrid 57. Well, we'll take this moment to give you a moment that is magic, the 7 days magic moment. See, 1 of 3 rejections by Tavares, swatting away the pile driver, attempted slam by Karl Hines. That wasn't the first dunk he rejected in this game. Your 7 days magic moment. Well, the lead sheet tells the tale of the game. Milan were on their heels. Madrid were in control for the first 20 minutes, but then to the third quarter, Milan just eked away. They chipped and they chipped, and here in the fourth, they have been dominant. They've only conceded 2 points in over 3.5 minutes in the fourth period, and that's why they lead by 9. Coach Lasso makes the change, sits down Tavares, brings Yui back in, adds Garuba in the front court, so Hines won't have his way off the dribble now. Deck spins the baseline. Challenged by Hines. No shot, defensive stop. And once again, Milan's defense hold firm. And don't kid yourselves, folks, this is all about Milan's defense. Their shooting percentage numbers are nothing to write home about. Their volume of shots is huge, but that's because they forced 17 turnovers while only conceding 5. That's an extra 12 possessions at least. And there's a whistle there. Try to get to Leday in the low post, but ball's knocked loose, and there's a foul committed by Leday. That's his third. Just the first foul for Milan. Second foul, rather. They can be aggressive. Madrid, though, cannot. They commit fouls, free throws will be conceded. They need to get hot from 3 if they want to get back into this one, because nothing's happening around the rim for them. Tompkins dials up the triple. Trey Tompkins now goes to 15. That's his third 3 of the night. Roll. Got it by Campazzo. Leday. Oh, as his pocket picked by Campazzo. Didn't even leave a thank you note. And then punishes with another 3 at the other end. Instant 3 timeout for Coach Messina. And the Argentinian maestro says, hold up, there's more than 1 point guard playing in this game. Campazzo, back-to-back steals. nails the triple. Was that a 2? No, it's a 3. Timeout Milan, they have 66. Madrid have 60. Well, there you see Campazzo stepping in there, and then definitely a 3 in transition. Well, the 3-point shot got Madrid a 14-point lead in the first half. Can it get them out of a 9-point deficit here in the fourth period? Milan, on the other hand, got themselves back into this and got themselves ahead with defense. And Coach Messina will be drawing up the offensive sets, but he needs his team to maintain that defensive intensity. But the pressure is back on the home side. They felt good ahead by 9. Now they lead by just 3. And we've got a little under 5 minutes left in the fourth period. Moraschini and Rodriguez back in the game for Milan. Got an athletic 5 on the floor with Lede and Datomi on the front line with Shields. Rodriguez, oh, beautiful pass to Lede, and he finds Datomi, misses the 3-point shot though. Wow, which way is this game gonna go? Madrid now getting back in control. Yui off the dribble, guarded by Shields. Great ball handler, excellent defender. And the ball handler gets open for 3, misses the jump shot, and there's a foul underneath, and that's going to be on Shields. Pushing in the back of the young Usman Garuba. Oh, it's Datomi they called the foul on. Just the second foul on Milan in this fourth period. They got fouls to give. So it'll be a baseline possession. Hines doesn't get much of a break, but then again, he never does. Oh, you, as bad as durable as granite that man is. Campazzo, Yui into the lane, finds the number 7. And Campazzo short on the 3, big rebound by Shields. Under 4 minutes to go. Milan played a buzzer-beating thriller against Bayern Munich here in round 1. Looks like we got something else tight on the cards here. Another steal by Madrid. And you've got a chance to get within 1 or even tie it up with a 3. Tompkins double teamed in the low post. Oh, what a play! The cut, the spin, the pivot, the slam. Gabriel Deck. That's what you call reading the defense. And then at the other end, another delightful pass from Rodriguez. He's fouled, though, before the points can go up. There's a double team. That backdoor cut by Deck. For anybody thinking that that was an easy slam dunk for Gabriel Deck, that was the number 3 all-time shot blocker in EuroLeague history. And Karl Heinz, he slammed that over. Just beautiful basketball. Rodriguez goes to 21. Have they saved enough energy in his legs to play the rest of this one out? I'm sure he'll go all the way. Yui off the runner, doesn't go. Oh, it's tipped home. Garuba will get credit for that, but I think Moraschini got last touch. Datomi came down a bit awkwardly there. Yuri gets the shot off. Great battle underneath the boards. Well, no, Garuba did indeed get the last touch. Usman Garuba.
Cambio de Milano, è uscito Datomi.
So it's a 1-point game. 2 minutes 56 left in the fourth period. Round 4 of the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague. AX Milan 68, Real Madrid 67. Riccardo Maraschini hands off to Kyle Hines, gets it back, drives, Shields, working up top, off the dribble against Tompkins. And Siobhan Shields comes up, trumps. Wow. This Milan team do know when to die. Shields now to 19 points. Campazzo now guarded by Maraschini. Shot clock, buzzer, it's there. It is short, it is rebounded by Hines. And Milan can breathe a little bit as we hit the 2-minute warning. Crunch time is on us. Milan up by 4. Chacho on the dribble. Works against Campazzo. Still working against Campazzo. Now he's working against Tompkins. Now he finds Maraschini. Now Maraschini missed the 3, but there's Hines. Offensive rebound. And the hustle plays. The grit, the grind paying off now for Milan. Oh, what a pass. No look from Chacho to Maraschini, and that is the dagger. Maraschini with the 3. Rodriguez with the sweetest of no-look passes. Timeout Madrid, they trail by 7. Milan 74, Madrid 67. Well, it's hard to say what's been the most impressive part of this night. The 3-point shooting of Madrid in the first half, the defense of Milan in the third. Everything that Rodriguez has done throughout the game. You take your pick. The result of that recipe is a 7-point lead for Milan. You look at the superlatives, leading scorers, Rodriguez and Tompkins. Shields with 6 rebounds. Garuba with 10 for Madrid. And Rodriguez 7 assists. Only 3 for Campazzo, leading assist man on Madrid. And the important thing about that is Madrid have only got 9 assists on the game. So while we'll be impressed with their 3-point shooting, their 2-point shooting has been something less desirable. 11 of 27. Excuse me, Milan only have 9 assists. But they've also taken 16 more 2-point shots than Real Madrid. And that's down to the fact that Madrid have turned the ball over 17 times. Yui now. Campazzo into the lane. He's fouled. Campazzo wants it in the act of shooting. He'll go and get it on the sideline. Milan had a foul to give. Rodriguez commits it. That's his 3rd. Some of these games don't mean anything. He's a grown man in $1,000 suits arguing about whether or not that foul was in the act of shooting or not. Referees talk it over. I'm going to take a look. So takes a seat. I think he's been calm the whole time. So he's in the act of shooting. And the original call was on the floor, so it's got to be conclusive evidence that that was in the act of shooting. And this is why I'm glad I'm not a referee, because I don't want to make that decision. to me like the call remains the same. Indeed it does. So now, any more defensive fouls, free throws the rest of the way. 1 minute 21. Milan lead by 7. If they pull this comeback off, it will be a game worth remembering. Unless Sergio Llull has something to do with it. Madrid have won the last 14 meetings, going back 10 years between these teams in the EuroLeague. Rodriguez answers Llull's 3 with a 2. Well, there'll be no debate about player of the game as Llull goes the same spot, but he comes up short. Shields gets the defensive rebound. And this one's still not over. They go to the reliable hands. They clear out the space. Hines says, everybody get out of the way. This is Rodriguez party. Moraschini, Hines, jump shot. Karl Hines, no good. Llull with time to make some miracle happen. Drives round, kicks it. Campazzo, catch, zips the 3. He's fouled. Oh, he's been called for the flop. Campazzo, 5th foul, he's out. He's trying to get the foul in the act of shooting, trying to get fouled by Rodriguez. Instead, he commits the 5th himself. Funnily enough, that's actually deciding whether that's an offensive or a defensive foul. And it is free throws to come. The shot had gone. So Rodriguez will walk to the line. The referee explaining to Coach Lasso that the shot was gone. So once the shot's been released, it's not Madrid were no longer in possession, so it wasn't an offensive foul. It then becomes called a defensive foul, so free throws to come. You can't overstate the performance of this man. At times, it felt like he was the only player at 100% for Milan, and he has scrapped and scraped and brought them through to what could or should be a famous victory that will live long in the annals of Madrid history. Sergio Rodriguez, 23 points, 6 of 6 at the free throw line, 2 to come. Never in doubt with the first one. Career average 86% at the free throw line. 90% so far this season, though. 8 from 8. A darn near perfect game by Rodriguez. 7 assists, only 1 turnover. Victory is Milan's. And this is one they've earned and they worked hard for. It shows this team is no fluke. And also be sure that this Madrid team is not going to be an easy nugget to turn over. Do not write them off, even at 1 and 3 in the win-loss column. Final score, AX Milan 78, Real Madrid 70. Well, one order of business still to clear up with you, and it's never in doubt. You're Adidas player of the game. Sometimes the pictures tell the story, and in this man tonight, it truly does. The whole team did it on defense, but what a performance on offense. That 3-point